Yo, how's it going everyone? GBG here. In today's video I have some good and bad news in regards to the latest patch for Rise of the Ronin, and I just wanted to speak about it, perhaps even try and convince Team Ninja to bring back some of the stuff that was removed from the game. So fingers crossed they do listen, because it killed my enjoyment for the game. So I don't know about you guys, but it's what made me wanna keep on playing, and to lose it all after 300 hours just feels like a slap to the face, at least to me anyway. So I don't know if this was intentional or not, but I'm gonna give you guys the patch notes as well. So let me just pull that right off so you guys can see. Let's bring up a new page actually and go to X. Alright, so I sent it to my boy actually, patch notes. Oh no, we don't want the Chinese version, we don't understand that. Alright, so these are the patch notes that we got right now, okay? So you guys can't see this, just making sure you guys can see it. Alright, so adjusted martial arts to be better across the board, and that is literally true. Some of the martial arts have been improved. I'm not going to go through every single thing here, but I'm going to go through some important things. So the martial arts themselves are actually better now. It's so much better now. It's good. But what bummed me out is the ability to not be able to key pulse after changing stances. So now we can no longer key pulse after changing stances. I don't know why that is. So I can't like it because a lot was lost. A lot was lost. I ain't liking it. What's the next one? Let's go to the next one. I'm trying to see if I can see where it was said. I'm going to tell you guys about the things we lost first. So yeah, we can no longer keep pulse after changing stance. So let's say you're pressing square to do an attack in Tatsumi Ryu stance. Let's just say one stance, and then you immediately change stance to the next stance, and try to key pulse. You can't do it anymore, because what the key pulse did essentially was cancel out the animation for the violent gale. So if you don't want to do violent gale, what you were able to do back in the days, like it was 1200 years ago, prior to this patch, we were able to key pulse right after changing stance, and you had to time this. It wasn't easy by no means. It was actually a skillful thing to be able to do, because you would have to know your animations and how long you have before you have to input a key pulse. Key pulse meaning blade flash. Okay, now we can no longer do that. So that's one thing gone. So now when you change stance, you will and you are forced to do violent gale no matter what. That's cool. I don't really mind that all so much, but bring me back the ability to key pulse when I want to key pulse, whether Violent Gale is there or not. You know what I mean? Violent Gale, the way they implemented it now is that you can cancel out the animation for Violent Gale, and I will show you in a minute. So basically, when you do a stance switch to another stance after doing an attack, Violent Gale will come out, right? But now you can just outright cancel the animation for Violent Gale. You can do another skill immediately, and that Violent Gale animation will cease. It will literally just stop, and you will go straight into martial arts. Let me give you guys a showcase of what I mean, so you guys can, at least you guys can get a picture of what I mean, you know? Sorry if you guys can hear the plane in the background. Alright, so here we go. Let's go to dude. And give you guys an So I was able to do change stance and key pulse. Now I can't. Now it takes all that time, violent gale, and then you can key pulse. I don't like that. Allow me to key pulse before the violent gale. That was cool. So that's one thing that we lost. Now we can outright cancel violent gale animation. By the way, this is not violent gale. That's just square forward on my weapon, Tatsumi Rai. It looks like a violent gale, but it's not. Violent gale looks like this on Tatsumi Rai. No, okay. Yeah, like that. That's violent kill. That one, slightly shorter, you know. I'm not even do it. I'm just gonna do violent kill instead, as you can see, right? I'm gonna change stance after 2 hits. That's violent kill. Now I'm gonna cancel it. I'm gonna try and do it faster. See, you can outright cancel the animation of violent kill. So it's not as complex anymore. Now anyone can do this. It's super simple. You can just change the stance and cancel the outright cancel the animation of violent kill and flow into other moves. This is exactly how the game should have launched. It's beautiful. We like that. I like this very much. But bring back the ability to key pulse as well as another option if I want to do it. If I want to do a key pulse. Let's say I'm low in stamina and I have a lot of blood gauge. What if I don't want to hit the bloody violent gale? What then? Why am I forced to do violent gale? Players should be given the option to do both. You know what I mean? And we were able to do both prior to this patch. So let it be that way. Allow me to still key pulse or blade flash after changing stance. You know what I mean? Anyway. Another thing that we lost, by the way, is the ability to do Cardinal Rec. So Cardinal Rec is this, right? That, right? You guys know exactly how I do that. I used to do this, change stance, straight into the second phase of Cardinal Rec. So I would skip that animation and would go straight into that animation. I would skip this animation and go straight into this animation. Now we can no longer do that. We can no longer do that. It's gone. Let me show you what that looks like. Look how cool. Let me just show you this one more time. You see this animation right here? Tell me which one looks cooler. This or the next one I'm going to show you now. Which one do you personally find more attractive? You feel me? So, here we go. Ready? So, which one do you like most? Which one do you like most? Of course, this one, right? And if you don't, I mean, you must be local. Anyway, we lost another thing. Techs. In terms of techs, combat, we lost a lot. GK Ryu, we can no longer do... Hold on, too far, GBG. We can no longer do this. No, not that. Not that. I think it's prior, actually. There we go. We can no longer do that. That's gone. So, I'll explain. So, as you can see, I used GK Ryu, which is... let me show you. Let me show you, because you guys need to understand what I mean. Okay. So I used this stance move, Counter Spark, which hits the opponent, but if you change stance right away, you would stand in place. You would hit the opponent and still stand in place, allowing you to go straight into holding the stance. And this is cool as shit. When you hold the stance, you can then let go and immediately parry the opponent. If, of course, you're in the right. You still need timing to parry. You still need skill to perform all of this. It's not easy to do at all. It's still a very hard thing to do. And it would separate a low-skilled player to a high-skilled player. Now I can't even showcase that type of level of skill because it's just gone. If I try to use it on an enemy, I'm going to show you exactly how it works. It's not going to happen anymore. So, here we go. Hold on. This guy just hits hard. It's my training. So I'm gonna do it exactly how I did it in the video. I need to get closer actually. He's about to do it. Again. Let's get that right. As you can see, I can't. I literally cannot do it. Literally can't do it. It's gone. My point was just to prove that it's gone now. Does that break the game? And I hope Team Ninja watches this video. Please, guys, make sure you tag them on this video and just let them know that some of the stuff really don't need to go. Like, it doesn't harm the game by no means. You know what needed to disappear? Like, just erase it from the game. And I think everyone will agree when I say this. Unearthly Flame, that move is busted. It deals too much damage. Okay? Not completely removed from the game, obviously not, but the move was stupidly strong. It was just too easy. People just did this in every single level, and it was boring as shit. No skill, boring, garbage. That needed a nerf, and it got the rightful nerf, okay? That's okay. But it's easy to perform, and it just breaks everyone's enjoyment when you see people just tearing through bosses with no skill whatsoever. That needs a patch. Things like the other stuff that I just showed you, no, let that be, because that's hard to do. It looks cool. It attracts the viewers, and it takes skill to use, and it's more of a challenge for the player to use against bosses than an Unearthly Flame. You know what I mean? It's not just a one button mash. It's really not. You gotta time it right, see exactly what stances you're in. So you gotta be in the low stance of Nioh Ryu. Like, do an attack and then go into it. And you have to time it as well with the stance switch. You can't just mash one button and perform it. You know what I mean? So just stuff like that they removed just really just upsets me. And the more I talk about it, the more upset I get. Anyway, let's move on. I didn't even show you what Violent Gale update looks like. It's fucking phenomenal. It's so beautiful. Had they kept everything that I've been showing you so far, plus the Violent Gale update, oh my god, it would have been chef's kiss update, because even jumping and using your grapple is faster, as you can see. See that? You can just jump and use it now. The minute you leap off in the air, you can do it. Oh, what's that? I feel like a cancel, bro. I think I gotta time it or something, but it cancels. If you could jump mid combo, like immediately after do an attack and then jump, beautiful. But yeah, you can like grapple your enemy so much better now. Obviously they still can't be blocking it, but you can still do this. Like, you know what I mean? It's nice and quick and it's fluid. The cancel comes out faster. You know what I mean? It's just nice. And also your parry, bro. Your parry, quick as hell. Look at this. Let's do it again. So try and stay. Oh my bad. I'm going to miss that. See? Your parry, after you parry an enemy, you can just punish them right away. And Dual Blades had one of the slowest parries in the game. As you can see, the one that you do the shoulder charge after you parry them. Let me show you. See? I'm canceling the animation completely right into a normal attack. That's such a beautiful update. We really enjoy that. Now let me show you the entire animation, what it looks like. See? That's the old animation, right? Back in the days, prior to this patch, we would have to wait for that whole animation. We had to wait for this entire animation and then we do an attack. You know what I mean? But now you can just outright cancel it. You know what I mean? So now I'm gonna cancel it the next time I get it. Got a call as well. Sorry guys. As you can see. See that? Nice. Very nice. That's a great update. Violent Gale update. Beautiful. Because now what we can do is stuff like this. Hold on. Like this. Oh, my bad. Even changing weapons as well, actually. I need to change weapons straight away. You'll get used to the new update. As you can see how fast you are. Now let me do that against an enemy so you guys can get a taste of the combos you can do. It's quick as hell. Just very nice. You can see it's just so beautiful. So sick. Where'd you go? Fight me. See? I mean, had they kept everything else, plus this Violent Gale update, oh my god. Allow me to keep Pulse right after changing stance. That's a must. Like, I don't understand why that's a thing, why that's gone. Allow me to do my other techs that the community has been working hard at hand to find. Like I said, 300 hours. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but I'm reaching 300 hours. It took me around 100+ hours to get this game to the level to what it is today. You know what I mean? And I keep devoting myself to showcase this game at its highest possible level, to entertain people. Taking away something that I completely enjoy in the game ruins the fun for me, especially because then it won't make me want to play the game. And people that are watching, you know what I mean? Especially if they see that I'm sad and I'm no longer playing the game, they're gonna be like, oh, why is UBG not playing the game? You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Think about it, Team Ninja. If I'm not playing the game, my community is not playing the game. It's just simple maths. I know you're probably gonna say, oh, we don't give a fuck. I do. I like your game. I want to play your game. Allow me to keep my text, please. It was beautiful. I enjoy Ronin. It's my favorite game so far this year, alongside Prince of Persia, because that game was dope as well. But this game is my shit, bro. It's like it was made for me. But you taking away things that I enjoy, it hurts my feelings. All right, moving on. What else did they add? Sorry, I gotta blow my nose. This is bad. Jesus, I can't even speak, and it's just like... Sorry, guys. Hold on. Be right back. All right. Anyway, let's move on. Let me show you what else they took away, man. Let me show you what else they took away. So they took that away. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants under the sea. Okay. By the way, Flying Swallow and other boss moves that we normally were able to find, obviously with the tags, all gone. All gone. So you guys already know about this one. So this is the example, right? Prime example. Before the patch, we were able to do this. Now we can't. Now we're stuck with this. Can no longer do it. I'm just showing you that I can no longer do it. Now that's what we got. Before the patch. How beautiful is this? How beautiful is that? And it's not easy. It's so tricky to do as well. Timing gotta be precise. Keep pulsing gotta be precise. And Nioh stays goated, right? Nioh's gonna stay going. Nioh emote mid combo, ninjutsu mid combo, freaking you be doing all the craziest stuff. That stays untouched. And Nioh, I started off Nioh by finding like ninjutsu cancels and shuriken throw cancels mid combat, right? Now let me show you what else they took from Nioh that actually bummed me out a little bit when I was. By the way, this is my way of saying upset me, bummed me. You know what I mean? Sus. It upset me when they took it away. But let me show you. Nioh 2 combo mad GBG. This one. They took this away from me, man, and this really upset me. The ability to yokai transform mid combo, push him away so that it felt like an anime. Nioh felt like an anime. Literally felt like an anime when that was still intact. But now it's just still good, but here we go. Where is it? Hold on. See that? Transformed. It was very brief, very quick, But let me show you again. Here we go. Open your eyes, because it happens also quick. When you see that bird, that means I've transformed. See? Cancel into it. Absolutely insane. They took that away, man. This is Nioh 2, by the way. See? I called out the yokai to transform and fuse with it. Cancel the transformation. Stuff like that was just so clean. Upon the release of the game, all gone. Gone. Except, obviously, the ninjutsu cancels are still intact, which you just saw, right? On my Twitter. I showed you on my Twitter what that looks like. And ninjutsu cancels are still there. Something I found as well. As you can see, bam. Super dope. Super fucking dope. And Rise of Ronin was catching up to Nioh's tech level. Honestly, it was really catching up because we had this. We were catching up. And you know what I was doing with this? Now let me show you that in combat, what that looks like in combat. This is me when I reach like 200 plus hours, right? I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, but I'm not. It's just the more I play this game, the more I'm learning, and taking away the stuff that I'm learning obviously is gonna put me off the game. Obviously. So please just keep it. Please just keep it. This is the highest form, the highest peak of gameplay of Rise of the Ronin. Something that's... Ain't nobody doing this bullshit. Nobody. Look at this. Look at this bullshit. Look how clean this whole gameplay looks. This whole sequence that I was working on, putting in hours to try and find. Like, what the... Nigga! What? What are you saying, dog? Come on. Pa. Come on. Bro! Come on! Don't take that away from me, bro. Now I can do pretty much everything in this video except this. I can't do that. I can't do that no more. So let me pause. GK Riot Counter Spark. That's gone. Can't do that no more. What else? Keep pulse. We can still do it. Can't do this no more. That's gone. Right? We can't do that no more. We can still do this. We can still do this. That's fine. We can still do that as well. Bow, bow, bow. Sick. Everything we can do except those two things. But those two things are the major factor of this game. It just allows you to be super quick, super intuitive. And it makes your creativity, like, it brings about destruction. Team Ninja, I'm just saying these things, like, to try and persuade you guys to, like, perhaps allow me to just keep having fun with your game rather than taking away my fun. It's like taking away my candy, you know? I was sucking on my goddamn... Ooh, that's us. Let's just... Maybe controller. I had my pro controller, like I said before last night, right? I had my pro controller, and you take this away, and you give me this. God damn it, of course I'm gonna be upset. You know what I mean? So just please bring that back. Anyway... Other things that they've added to the game that's pretty darn lit. Obviously, the stamina management is way better, as you can see. I'm going to show you. Who lives in the pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob. You can use way more skills now without having to worry about stamina. You know what I mean? So much more skills now. You don't have to worry about stamina all that much. If you ever feel like you're about to run out of stamina, then use the shuriken. You know what I mean? Because that will replenish your stamina a little bit. So, if you see, let me show you. You know? Like, put in some fillers to try and regain your stamina. Do some fillers, regain your stamina, and then go back in. And also, the flash attack. So, basically, this is flash attack. Change your... Oh, I'm so sorry, darling. Are you dead? Oh, sorry. Changing stamina. I mean, changing weapons is much faster. So what do you do now, right? Let me show you an example. See how I changed weapons mid-combat? Slapped him one time with the freaking... let me just show you from here. Ooh. See? The way you go in and out of flowing, like... It's beautiful. It's a great update, but a bad update at the same time. Because it's taking away stuff like text that the community has been finding, and it's just, it ruins the fun, man. Also, something really cool that somebody sent me. What was his name? You get the facts here because he was pretty dope to send me this. Ali the Grey, right? Ali the Grey had found this, guys, and it was literally just putting us in a really good spot of tech finding in this game. You know what I mean? Let me go into my... By the way, this is my Reddit. Make sure you follow me, man. Make sure you follow me on my Reddit, alright? Here you go. Let me open the chat. Yo, bring up the chat, dog. Ali the Grey. So, you found this, right? How beautiful this thing is. This is with the Odachi and Katana. Straight into my Prime Cardinal Wreck. How sick is that? How cool is that? How are you gonna tell me this breaks the game? It really doesn't. You know what I mean? It just adds to more. It adds more to your game rather than taking away from your game. And plus, your blade is in flames, and it just looks so cool. Taking away all of that, I honestly can't see myself like supporting this kind of behavior. I can't, Team Ninja. I'm gonna start a what do you call it? A strike, a riot. Sorry for the mic for anyone. I'm gonna start a riot. Everybody, go ahead and share my freaking status on Twitter. Let me stop screaming because my nose is blocked. I can't even breathe. Share my status on Twitter. Let Team Ninja know that we want some of this stuff back, man, because it hurts to lose everything. Really does. The update is good, but just bring back the other stuff, alright? That's all I'm asking. Key pulse, the ability to key pulse after changing stance. The tech finding stuff, like, just let that be. It's a single player game for the most part. Nobody's playing multiplayer that much in this game. Honestly, it's just a single player game. There's no PvP. There's no PvP. It's just you versus AI. AI let us abuse AI. They abused us when we started the game. Critical blows here and there, bro. What the fuck? They kicked our asses. When we get good, we want to be able to return the favor. It's time for us to evolve. Gamers have to get back at AI too. You feel me? Alright, Team Ninja. Love you guys. I hope you guys can understand where I'm coming from. If you can't, that's fine. I'll just play something else. Nah, I'm kidding. I love this game way too much. I just want to see it succeed, you know? So please, man. Anyway, Exaggerated Swagger, that's my Reddit name. Please follow it. Make sure everybody knows. I'm going to share this post as well on there, this video on there, so everybody knows what's going on. And hopefully everyone can support me on this and, you know, get Team Ninja's attention. But for the time being, guys, love you guys. Will I be making videos for this game? Yeah, of course, man. I'm going to show you, well, I'm going to try and explain how this weapon stance switching works now, because it's different to what I had previously showcased to you guys. So yeah, with that being said, boys, I'll see you later. Also, wait, before I do that, I don't know, I can't remember whether I showed you the what do you call it, the patch notes. So yeah, actually I was. Here you go. These are the patch notes, guys. That's one. Just pause the video. That's two. You guys can go ahead and read all about it. Perhaps you'll come across something techie. I hope you do, because I'm upset. And that's three. I mean, that's four. Alright, guys. Peace out. My name is GBG, Team Ninja. I love you guys. Please don't take this to heart. It's just my opinion, man. 300 hours and you guys didn't tell me no more techs. It's like you guys said, GBG, stop playing our game. That's basically what you're saying. And if I stop playing the game, nobody's going to know about your game. Just being honest. All right, peace, man.